Hello, and thank you so much for joining me for this WNCT Now digital news update. I'm Emily Severidge, live in the WNCT digital studio. Let's go ahead and get right into some top and trending stories here in the East for your Wednesday. East Carolina University is hosting in-person graduation this weekend for the first time since the start of the pandemic. Ceremonies will look a little different this year to adhere to COVID-19 restrictions that are still in place. The university will host 3 commencement ceremonies Friday, May 7th at Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium. Since space and tickets are limited, those unable to attend or who choose not to join the in-person ceremony can still watch it live streamed on East Carolina University's website. School leaders have been preparing all week for the ceremonies, and Not on Your Side's Amber Joseph spoke with those in charge of the planning committee to find out what sort of preparations and plans are underway. Amber will be live at 5 and 6 with more on those plans leading up to graduation. The Jacksonville Public Safety 911 Center now has the ability to communicate with callers by text. A text to 911 will allow calls to communicate directly with 911 workers via text when the text is made within city limits. The texter will receive an automatic message from the 911 center to confirm the start of the texting conversation. Callers who utilize the 911 texting can also provide photos via text message. Not on Your Side's Kayla Schmidt will be live tonight with more details on this new service. Well, a North Carolina man is in jail after shooting and killing a homeless man's dog for no apparent reason. Burke County sheriffs say Marcus Connolly turned himself in Tuesday afternoon. Our sister station has the details on this story.
Everybody loved DJ.
Bennett Deaton lives on the street and suffers from PTSD. He's owned DJ Diamond for more than 10 years and says the pit bull terrier Dalmatian was more than a pet, he was family.
He was a real person. I called him my son. I was like, come on, son, let's go.
According to law enforcement, the shooting happened around 2:30 Sunday afternoon in front of this Morganton store. The suspect was captured on surveillance video, and authorities say this was not a case of self-defense.
DJ wouldn't hurt nobody. It just cut me straight to the bone.
Deaton says his dog was not on a leash and growled at the suspect, who left to get his gun.
He said, this is what happens to dogs. And after I begged him, please don't shoot my dog, he was looking at me. He didn't even look down. He just fired and hit DJ in the back.
Morganton Public Safety calls the attack brazen and asks the public to help identify the shooter who fled. The Facebook post has been shared more than 1,000 times.
And we have got several leads right now, and they all seem to be directing at one person. We feel like an arrest is imminent.
The suspect could face felony charges of animal cruelty and discharging a firearm in city limits. Bennett says he hopes the shooter can forgive himself because he can't.
I love you, DJ. I know he's right there by my side.
In Morganton, Matt Grant, Fox 46.
Again, that suspect did turn himself in. Marcus Conley was charged with possession of a firearm by a felon and 2 counts of felony cruelty to animals. He did have an extensive criminal record when he turned himself in and was released on a $10,000 bond. He could face an additional charge of discharging a firearm within city limits. Some weather for the middle of your work week and what news to expect coming up tonight at 5 and 6 on WNCT. That and more coming up after this short break.
Your Side reporters are all across the East.
In Beaufort County.
In Greenville.
In Belhaven.
And in your neighborhood.
In Morehead City.
In Snow Hill.
In New Bern.
In Jacksonville.
Covering local stories that impact you.
Well, now a new project is in the works, a digital fabrication classroom, also known as a Fab Lab.
This is where Wildwood Adventure Park will be located, right along the Tar River.
Tossing your trash could bring a fine ranging from $200 to $4,000.
You can see behind me that the main part of that house is just charred. There are some pieces along the back that are actually completely black.
Wastewater samples will potentially help them spot coronavirus faster than some other efforts. They say it's all about keeping students safe.
The people of Robertsonville are upset over the town's troubled finances. The town's mayor tells me she's working to get things back on track.
See their original reporting weekdays on 9 on Your Side News or anytime on WNCT.com.
Thanks so much for joining me. If you're just tuning in, I'm Emily Severidge, live in the WNCT Digital Studio, bringing you some WNCT Now updates. Let's go ahead and get right back into some of your updates for your Wednesday. Speaking of weather, we're going to get right into some forecast for your Wednesday. I hope you guys soaked up the beautiful weather that was earlier today, because we can expect some thunderstorms later this evening. Storm Team 9 meteorologist Alex Wasylenko has that forecast for us.
Happy Wednesday, happy hump day, happy halfway to Friday, and happy Cinco de Mayo, everybody. I'm your Storm Team 9 meteorologist, Alex Wasylenko. It is going to be a fairly dry, hot, and humid afternoon, but by the evening and overnight, things turn a bit more active as we have a weather alert day still in effect for today. By the end of the day, a cold front will slice through with more strong to severe storms possible, and any one storm, like yesterday and the day before, could produce some damaging winds and very heavy rain. Again, the afternoon featuring highs in the middle to upper 80s, lots of heat and humidity even along the coast. We're also going to couple that heat and humidity with blustery southwest winds that could gust upwards of 30 miles per hour. The heat, humidity, and those blustery southwest winds will meet up with a cold front early this evening as isolated strong to severe storms begin to break out not only this evening but into the overnight as well. The worst time to experience severe weather, so be sure you have multiple ways to receive severe weather alerts. By Thursday morning, that cold front sails out to sea, and it brings with it not only the precipitation but cloud cover too. Notice behind that cold front for Thursday morning comes some cooler and drier air. Temperatures will reside in the 50s and 60s as we wake up Thursday morning. Be sure to download that free Storm Team 9 weather app so you can track all the latest severe weather threats in your neck of the woods by later today and into the overnight. Your 7-day inland forecast again calling for a gorgeous Thursday, albeit cooler and drier with partly sunny skies. Friday, a new disturbance will arrive. It's an area of low pressure pushing through with scattered showers and maybe a pop-up thunderstorm, but at this point in time, the severe weather threat for the end of the week remains very low. As for Mother's Day weekend and graduation weekend, lots of celebrations going on, maybe taking mom out to brunch on Sunday. All your plans will be given a green light as we reside in the 70s Saturday, upper 70s and low 80s by Mother's Day itself, with partly to mostly sunny skies all weekend long. But as we head into the early parts of next work, we can continue to warm up and turn a bit more humid. Isolated showers and storms will rumble back into the forecast. Make it a wonderful rest of your Wednesday, everybody. I'm your Storm Team 9 meteorologist, Alex Wasylenko. Happy Wednesday.
The infamous Uptown Greenville Umbrella Market is back and kicking off the summer months tonight at 5 Points Plaza in Greenville. You can find your favorite local vendors, food, beer, and music every Wednesday night through August. Manager of the market, Robin Ashley, says as the summer goes on, they'll add more and more features to the market as spacing and health guidelines allow. Since the event is outdoors, masks are not required, but you can bring one in case you are unable to social distance. None on Your Side's Caroline Boyer will be live at the Umbrella Market tonight for its annual summer kickoff. You can tune in to Channel 9 WNCT tonight at 5 and 6 for more on what the market has to offer. Well, 4 aquariums here in eastern North Carolina are in the running for USA Today's 10 Best Reader's Choice Contest. From now through May 24th at noon, you can go to the USA Today contest website that's listed on our website. You can find that right here in that link right there on WNCT.com. Aquariums in the running includes one in Pine Knoll Shores, Fort Fisher, Roanoke Island, and Jeanette's Pier. As of today, all 4 North Carolina aquariums hold second place overall. To vote, you can go right here, like I said, on our website through May 24th. If you head over to our website at WNCT.com, we do have a post of Cinco de Mayo where you can find all of the discounts that are being offered at every single national chain across the country. If you scroll down, you'll find deals for Chili's, deals at 7-Eleven, even Chipotle, and more. You can check this out on our website to find out some really cool deals to celebrate and enjoy your Cinco de Mayo later tonight. Well, that is going to wrap up this WNCT Now digital news update. Of course, we have more news coming up for you tonight on our broadcast at 5 and 6, 10 and 11, so be sure and stay tuned for that. Thanks so much for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your Wednesday and a happy Cinco de Mayo.